Every trader searches for the perfect strategy, but very few ever search in the only place where consistency is born, inside themselves. Your breath, your posture, your state of mind. These are the foundations of discipline, patience, and clarity. Welcome to Mind Over Markets. In this space, we don't chase signals. We study the inner mechanics of performance, the psychology behind your decisions, and the subtle forces that shape your trading identity. In today's session, we explore the hidden microcycles that influence your attention, your energy, and your emotional stability. Because the charts may move fast, but your mind decides how you move with them. Let's begin. Most traders believe their success depends on knowledge strategies or perfect entries, but the truth is quieter and far more personal. Your greatest trading edge is not on the chart. It's inside your body, in the way you breathe, in the way you sit, and in the tiny micro moments where your attention rises or collapses without you noticing. Every few seconds, your mind resets. Every few seconds, your emotional state shifts. And every few seconds, you make small decisions that ripple into big consequences. This is the hidden world of microcycles, the invisible rhythm of attention and energy that decides whether you remain calm, focused, and disciplined, or whether you fall into fear, frustration, impulse, and regret. Today we dive deep into that world, into the physiology of your trading psychology, into the subtle patterns only elite performers understand, because your breathing, your posture, your micro-awareness are not tiny details. They are the control panel of your mind, the place where discipline is born, and where emotions die before they grow strong enough to sabotage you. Let's begin. Trading is a mental game, but it is played through the body, and the body has rules. When you sit for long periods staring into fast-moving markets, your nervous system interprets that stillness as stress. Your shoulders rise, your breathing shortens, your awareness narrows. You lean closer to the chart as if proximity gives you control, but it doesn't. It only amplifies your survival circuits. You stop thinking, you start reacting, and suddenly you're no longer a trader with a plan. You're a human defending yourself against uncertainty. This is why you exit too early, why you enter too fast, why you chase a candle that already made its move, why you double down after a loss, why you click the mouse even while your mind whispers, "Don't." It's not because you lack discipline. It's because your physiology stole your discipline. So let's reclaim it, not with motivational quotes or mental tricks, but with the foundation underneath all discipline, your attention and your energy. To understand microcycles, you must understand the truth about attention. Attention is not a straight line. It's a wave. It rises, peaks, and collapses. This happens every few seconds, whether you notice it or not. When your attention rises, you feel calm and stable. When it collapses, you become impulsive. Every trader has experienced this collapse. The moment when you suddenly click buy without thinking. The moment when fear overwhelms your logic. The moment you stare at a losing trade, frozen, unable to act. The moment you close a winning position because your chest feels tight. These collapses are predictable. They are governed by breathing, posture, and internal focus. If you ignore them, they control you. If you understand them, you control yourself. This is where microcycles come in. Think of microcycles as manual resets for your nervous system. Short, simple physical interruptions that keep your attention stable and your energy balanced. Elite traders use them. Athletes use them. Military operators use them. Anyone who faces high-pressure decision-making uses them, because even a few seconds can recalibrate the entire mind. Let's start with breathing. Breathing is the fastest way to influence your mental state. When your breath becomes shallow, the emotional centers of your brain activate. Your body interprets shallow breath as a threat. Your survival circuitry ignites. You become sensitive to every tick. Every fluctuation feels dangerous. Every candle becomes a personal attack. But when your breath becomes deep and rhythmic, you activate the part of your brain responsible for logic, patience, and long-term thinking. You gain perspective. You gain control. You gain access to the trader you intended to be. So here is the first microcycle. A slow inhale for 4 seconds, a gentle pause for 2, and a long exhale for 6. This is not meditation, this is physiology. A long exhale signals safety to the nervous system. And when your nervous system feels safe, your decisions become rational. Imagine how different your trading becomes if you reset your breath before every entry, before every exit, before every moment of doubt. Imagine how many impulsive trades would simply disappear. Now let's talk about posture. Your posture is not cosmetic, it is neurological. When you slouch forward, your brain receives a message: we are under threat. Protect yourself. Your shoulders tighten, your jaw clenches, your breathing shortens, your emotional reactivity spikes. You become a more fearful, more impulsive version of yourself. When you sit tall, open aligned, your brain receives the opposite message. We are safe. We are stable. We are in control. Confidence is not only mental, it is physical. And many traders unknowingly place their body in a posture of fear while expecting their mind to think with clarity. This is why posture microcycles matter. Every 15 to 20 seconds, subtle tension accumulates in your body. If you don't interrupt it, it builds into emotional reactivity. But if you reset your posture in small cycles, straightening your spine, opening your chest, relaxing your face, you prevent emotional buildup from ever reaching your mind. It takes seconds, but the effect is profound. The third type of microcycle is attention. Markets pull your attention inward. Your mind narrows. You begin analyzing at a microscopic level. But trading requires the opposite, the ability to zoom in and zoom out at will. When your attention becomes too narrow, you begin to feel urgency. You start searching for trades rather than waiting for them. You confuse movement with opportunity, and you react instead of observe. This is why attention microcycles are essential. Every few minutes, look away from the screen. Let your eyes shift to a distant object. Allow your vision to expand. This single action resets your mental focus and breaks the trance of over-analysis. Then quietly remind yourself, I am here to observe, not to react. This simple phrase shifts you from emotional trading to conscious trading. It interrupts impulse and reinstates intention. When you combine breathing, posture, and attention microcycles, something remarkable happens. Your internal state becomes stable. Your decisions become consistent. Your reactions slow down. Your clarity increases. You begin trading from a place of calm observation rather than emotional urgency. And slowly, subtly, your identity as a trader begins to shift. You stop being someone who needs to control the market. You become someone who controls yourself. Let me take you through a real scenario. Imagine you're sitting at your desk. You've been watching the market for an hour. Nothing significant has happened. Your mind starts drifting. Your energy dips. You lean forward slightly. Your breathing becomes shallow. You don't notice it, but your nervous system does. Then suddenly, a candle surges. This is the moment every trader knows. The moment when boredom transforms into urgency. Your attention collapses, your heart rate rises, and without a plan, without intention, without awareness, you click buy. You don't buy because there is an opportunity. You buy because your body reacted before your mind could think. Your physiology made a decision for you. Now imagine the same moment but with microcycles. A deep breath, a long exhale. Your posture resets. Your eyes soften. Your attention expands. The candle surges, but it no longer pulls you. It no longer hijacks your nervous system. You see it clearly. You see it objectively. And you decide with awareness rather than emotion. This is the difference between a trader who survives and a trader who succeeds. Microcycles may feel small, but their impact compounds. Just as one impulsive decision can ruin your day, one conscious breath can save it. Just as one bad posture can trigger anxiety, one reset can restore control. Just as one narrow focus can create FOMO, one attention shift can bring back clarity. You cannot control the market. You cannot control volatility. You cannot control what price does next, but you can control your attention. You can control your energy. You can control your internal state, and that makes all the difference. Trading is emotional, but emotions are physiological. Before they invade your mind, they appear in your breath. Before they distort your decisions, they show up in your posture. Before they cloud your judgment, they constrict your attention. If you can master the first signals, you never have to fight the emotions. You dissolve them before they begin. This is the essence of trading psychology. Not motivation, not discipline hacks, not forcing yourself to be calm, but understanding the machinery behind your mind, understanding the sequence of reactions that lead to fear, greed, frustration, and impulsivity, and rewriting that sequence through microcycles. When you breathe with intention, your mind follows. When you sit with stability, your emotions soften. When you control your attention, you regain control of your decisions. This is not theory. This is practice. This is what separates traders who last from traders who burn out. So the next time you sit at your screen, remember this. You are not only managing trades, you are managing the internal engine that decides the quality of every trade you will ever take. If your attention collapses, your trading collapses. If your energy collapses, your discipline collapses. But if you reset your internal state, you rise above the noise. You rise above impulse. You rise above the emotional storms that destroy most traders. Your breath is your anchor. Your posture is your frame. Your attention is your lens. Master them, and the market loses its power over you. Master them, and you stop reacting. You start observing. You start responding with clarity. You start trading with intention. And that is when everything changes. Because the market is not your opponent, your emotions are. And microcycles are how you win. If there is one truth you carry with you after this session, let it be this. You don't need to control the market to become a powerful trader. You only need to control yourself. Your breath resets your mind. Your posture resets your emotions. Your attention resets your discipline. When these three align, you rise above fear, impatience, and impulse. You reconnect with the trader you were meant to be: calm, clear, intentional. Thank you for joining me here in this space where psychology becomes your most valuable edge. If today's message resonated, stay with Mind Over Markets for more deep reflective work on the art and inner science of trading. Until next time, breathe with awareness, sit with confidence, and trade with a steady mind. Your best decisions are made from your strongest internal state. Stay centered, stay conscious, and stay disciplined. We'll speak again soon.